Welcome to another episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise. Today we're going to be taking care of the divisional playoff game against the San Francisco 49ers. Going to be an away game against an extremely tough team, and I can't really put my finger on how this is going to turn out. First off, let me just say thank you so much for each and every one of you joining me on this journey here. This episode today actually is one further than I would have even given this team. Not that it's a bad team, but I just didn't think it was ready yet. But we managed to get to the wildcard round in the 4th overall seed, which is pretty good actually. We did have a positive season, 9-8, so that is probably well deserved. Apart from that, we won against the Saints. Now we're going to be playing the 49ers. So yes, today will be an interesting day where we will see, can we progress even further? Looking at the team that we're facing, they're just really higher rated in almost each and every category. So yeah, I don't really see us going through. But you know, football is what it is. Let's check out the team. All right, starting out, we're going to be facing Brock Purdy. He is named as a rookie here. Trey Lance and Sam Darnold. The current setup for the San Francisco 49ers in the quarterback room. Brock Purdy with an 87 in this roster file. Well, I do think that's a little bit high. I would have given him, I don't know, 83, 84. He did have a very good season, though. You really have to say that. He was injured, and it was actually, I would have really liked to see what the 49ers could do with a fully fit Brock Purdy. He really surprised each and everybody when he took over from Jimmy Garoppolo, and Trey Lance was injured, so they had to sort of go for Mr. Irrelevant there. Picked in the 7th round, pick 41 in 2022. But he really surprised everybody. He's very solid. He's really good. I love the story here. The storyline is awesome. You know, going from Mr. Irrelevant to maybe starting quarterback for the 49ers, and he fully deserved, actually, fully deserved. He does have very good stats in here, so the short accuracy is very good, awareness, medium accuracy, deep accuracy, and throw power. Few stats can, of course, be better, but yeah, as Melania would say, be best. Man, I'll never forget that jacket, but whatever. All right, Trey Lance, 74 rated, 22 years old. Definitely the second string QB here. I think that Trey Lance might have to trade to another team, because this is just not going to work out for him. He's got Brock Purdy ahead of him, and it'll be a tough battle between these two. Trey Lance hasn't played as many games over the 2 years that he's been with the 49ers in comparison to Brock Purdy. He never really made it past Jimmy G. So that might be something where Brock Purdy does have the cards in his favor. The running back room, we've got Christian McCaffrey, we've got Elijah Mitchell, and Tyrion Davis-Price. A rookie out of the 22 draft, 2175. He's the lowest rated one of the bunch here, and he's looking pretty solid, I might like to add. Elijah Mitchell out of Lafayette with a startup trade. He is really looking very solid, number 35 ranked halfback in the league. But of course, star of the show, Christian McCaffrey, superstar X Factor out of Stanford. Was with the Panthers and traded mid-season, and people expected him to, I don't know, maybe drop off a little bit, but it did not happen. Didn't happen. He had a fantastic first season, or a first half season with the 49ers, immediately being productive. And to be honest, it was a surprise to many. And I think that the 49ers in 2023 will be a force to be reckoned with. He's the best ranked halfback in the league, top 1%. I don't think that I have to say anything more about this. He will be very hard to control, very hard to stop. We can just hope our best. Hope that our defense is up to the task here. Kyle Juszczyk is the fullback, 88 rated, 31 years old. He's the best fullback in the game because he's more like, if you look at his stats, I would even say he's more like a fake tight end or something like that. But he can block, he can truck, so he's really strong. He's tough, but he's very agile. He's just so good on the ball, and with that, another dangerous weapon for Brock Purdy. The wide receiver room, things don't really let up here. We've got Deebo Samuel, we've got Brandon Ayuk, we've got Randall Cobb, we've got Danny Gray, and Jauan Jennings. Jauan Jennings, 2575, lowest rated one here. Danny Gray out of the 2022 draft. Randall Cobb, an experienced wide receiver with a mentor tag. Brandon Ayuk, he's 24 and 92, and he is a long-time 49er player here. Deebo Samuel, of course, another X factor here with the yak him up yards after catch him up, and he's the 4th best ranked wide receiver in the league currently. Look at those stats. He will be so dangerous to control, so dangerous to handle. He's not the tallest dude, so that might help us a little bit because our defense is very agile and versatile, but can we control these wide receivers here? I don't know. And then here comes the tight end, another X factor. George Kittle, behind him Charlie Warner and Cameron Latou out of the 2023 draft. George Kittle, one of my favorite tight ends actually in the league currently. I just love the way he plays. He just exudes joy at trucking, at blocking, at tackling, at working hard, using his body. And that is just, that's really marked him out. He as well, and this is a pretty funny one, I didn't know that, but he was a late round pick as well. He was picked in the 5th round. Can you imagine that? 2nd pick in the 5th round in 2017. And he's gone on to be such a great player. Jesus, man. Just look at those weapons. Each and every player here is an X factor on the top line here. What about the offensive line? Left tackle, Trent Williams, a superstar, 34 and 99. We've got Colton McKivitz behind him. Left guard, Roger Saffold the third, 34 years old, 78. And Aaron Banks out of Notre Dame. Well, not too excited about this combination here, but he does have the solid awareness and the strength is good as well. At center, we've got Jake Brendel, 29 and 77. Nick Harris is his backup. I'd probably switch those around pretty quickly because I just think that Nick Harris can grow maybe quicker than Jake Brendel. On the other hand, Jake Brendel is solid right now. He's a bridge player anyway, so there we go. Spencer Burford, rookie out of the 22 draft. Nick Sakilch, a rookie out of the 22 draft. And Spencer Burford here, 22 years old, 80 overall. He is the right guard with a normal depth trait. Fantastic looking here. Right tackle, Marcus Cannon, 34 and 74. Behind him, Cody Ford and Jalen Moore. This is probably the weakest position, but when you look at Marcus Cannon, then you immediately see, well, that 74 is probably selling him a little bit short. Strength is so high. Run block power, lead block, impact blocking, very important stats for that position. And the strength just really marking him out. He does have deficits in speed, acceleration, and agility, as well as toughness, but that shouldn't really trouble us too much. All right, next up, the defense. Zach Sealer, left edge rusher here, 26 and 80 overall. Drake Jackson, rookie out of the 22 draft here. Zach Sealer joining from the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, joining from the Dolphins. I'm not too crazy about this one, actually. I'd use Drake Jackson, to be brutally honest. The strength is way higher on Zach Sealer, though, so that just makes sense at the moment. Right edge, Nick Bosa, another X Factor, 24 and 99 rated. Robert Beal Jr. out of the 23 draft. And Nick Bosa here, a fantastic right edge. I used him in a rebuild. As soon as he joined the team really lit up the league. And it was just, he was a game changer. Immediately a game changer. Plus, he's only 24. He's only 24, man. We would get so much mileage out of him if he were on our team, which he, of course, is not. But there we go. That's not up for this discussion right now. D-tackle, Arik Armstead, Javon Hargrave, Javon Kinlaw, and Kalia Davis. Rookie out of 22. Gonna gloss over that one. Javon Kinlaw, 24 and 74. Start of trade. And he is really looking very, very nice. He's only 3rd ranked here. I personally would use him a little bit more, but not really moving past Javon Hargrave and Arik Armstead at the moment. I think Javon Hargrave signed with, it was with Philly, and now he's with the 49ers since the 23 season, joining Next up, Tariq Armstead. So this is going to be a deadly combination here. Look at the awareness. Look at the strength ratings. 94 and 85 for Armstead and 87 and 92 for Hargrave. Crazy good D-tackle duo. Left outside linebacker, Kyle Fackrell. What a name, man. And then Clevon Chason. That's a name I always trip over. I hope it didn't murder it too much. D. Winters, a rookie out of the 23 draft. Again, personally, I'd be kicking Kyle Fackrell out immediately. I don't really see the benefit here. He's 7 years older, plus he's only about 1 point higher in the overall. And when you look at the individual stats down here, the acceleration is better for Chison. Then we've got the agility is better for him. We've got the strength, which is better. Awareness is a little bit lower, but we can work on that. So you can see, I personally would be going with a younger player here, but whatever. Kyle Fackrell is the starter at left outside linebacker. Mid linebacker, Fred Warner, another X factor. We've got Oren Burks. Now we've got Jalen Graham out of the 23 draft again. And Fred Warner, I don't think I have to say too much about this player if you're following the league a little bit. He's 25, 99 rated, crazy good, the best mid linebacker currently in the game, and with the ability, absolutely elite. Super tough team that we're facing. A Drake Greenlaw at right outside linebacker, 25, 92. Again, and Austin Bryant, his backup, but Drake Greenlaw, fantastic player. He has a startup trait, I think, and I personally think he should be rated higher, but he will be moving up. And this 49ers team is shaping up to be extremely tough. Cornerback, Shavarius Ward, 2687. We've got Isaiah Oliver, Diomodor, Jesus man, another one of those trip-up names. Diomodor Lenoir, there we go, third tries the charm. Ambry Thomas and Samuel Womack, the third. A rookie out of the 23 draft, or is it the 22 draft? Let's just check that one out. I'm interested now. Let me just see. I think this is out of the 22 draft. All right, but no face. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, Shavarius Ward, of course, he's the CB1. CB2 is Isaiah Oliver, but not too far behind. Diomodor Lenoir. Got it out the fourth time. I'm very proud of myself here. Ambry Thomas, again, same age as Diomodor Lenoir, but these two here, very close together. Then we've got Isaiah Oliver, only slightly apart, and Shavarius Ward. But basically, we've got four really good cornerbacks, and the overalls don't do them justice. Absolutely not. Look at the speed, the acceleration. That's super important. The agility, the awareness, the strength, not so much, but just fantastic group of players right there. Free safeties to Sean Gibson Sr., 32 and 80, and Anthony Harris, 30 and 74. Veteran players here on this position. Solid veteran players is how I would put this. Are they going to be the players of the future? I don't think so, but they're super solid for the moment. Strong safety is Talanoa Hufanga, and behind him Marquise Blair. Talanoa Hufanga, 2287. I think it's out of the 22 draft, if I'm not mistaken. I always love those weird balloon head things. I don't know what that is supposed to be, but yeah, we're just gonna ignore that for the moment. Madden has such cool hair details on some players, and on some players they just went completely, well, just fuck it. There we go. Just slap a balloon on his head, and that's okay by me. This is a little bit strange, but we're going to take it. Yeah, 21, that's Talanoa Hufanga. Very good strong safety. At kicker, Zane Gonzalez, and the punter is Mitch Wisnowski. All right, there we go. That was the team that we're going to be facing. Will it be easy? Heck no. So let's try and figure out a good weekly strategy. I think our best bet here, the recommendation is the outside run with Christian McCaffrey. I think that whichever run we decide upon is going to mess us up anyways. So we're going to go for the short pass, because the outside runs, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. If I go with the outside run, it's going to debuff the inside runs, and if we buff the inside run, then we're gonna debuff other aspects of the run game. I don't want to do that. I'm going to go with the short pass, because at least we get a significant boost towards short pass coverage. The double move routes, intermediate pass coverage, of course, those are lacking a little bit. But if we have this more compressed defensive setup focused on the short passing, then we might even have a chance to also stop the run game and the tight ends and the fullback. That is sort of the logic here. For the most part, that works, but you know, can't win them all. So there we go. Overall defense, fatigue is 99%. That is great. Practice intensity. I'm going to go with the full pads. No, I'm not. I don't want to risk an injury. So we're just going to be going with splits here. Basically, I just want to have a fully fit team. I don't want to have any injuries in off season. That would be deadly. Which way do we go? Throw it short here is the recommendation. And I don't really feel that, because this is going to mean a faster pocket degradation, which is a crazy, crazy debuff, especially when you look at the quality of our offensive line. So we're going to be running it inside. And I know that that sounds like suicide, but still, I'm going to go with this one here. And we will, of course, try and audible as much as we can to just figure out something else here. Going to be going with backups on the center here, because Jeffrey Wilder really needs some time to heal up a little bit more. All right, team profile time. We don't have any targets to reach, so we're going to go with 1 interception. That would be awesome if we get that. Allow 30 points or less. Let's be on the safe side here. Let's try and get 200 offensive yards. Now, let's try and get it to 250. Let's try and be a little bit more aggressive. And as for the head coach, 5+ offensive touchdowns. That is not going to happen. No sacks allowed. Do I go for that? I mean, I don't really believe in it, to be honest. The turnover battle, we might have a chance at winning that one, though. 5+ offensive touchdowns means if we get 2.5, we get 2 points. But I'm just not too crazy about that. You know, we're going to go all in. I'm going to go with the no sacks allowed. I hope I can see players rushing Kerem. Apart from that, we're going to be trading Kerem, Ed Ingram, and Andrew Carter as the focus players. No injuries in training. So now all we have to do is upgrade the players, and then we're ready for the game. All right, to start things off, Jordan Addison, my favorite wide receiver. I really have to say that. His rookie season is going so well. He got the superstar dev trade. He really has a very good production. Didn't expect that. 855 yards. He's not going to break the 1,000 yards, but he's just been very consistent. That's what I like about him. Plus, he's really gritty, holding onto balls despite contact. So that is really good. Ezra Cleveland also getting a few points. We didn't get a lot of experience points here. That's quite clear, simply because we went with splits and the half pads, and there is not really too much output there. But the risk reward on that wasn't really worth it, in my opinion. I'd rather have a fully fit team than gain experience points and have upgrades and then have someone injured that I'm going to be missing direly. All right, the final look just for me. We do have injuries on the team. We've got Jalen Reagor, who's injured out for 2 more weeks, and Nick Muse out for 1 more week. We're going to see if we will need them. If not, then yeah, so be it. I'm not going to be too bothered about that. They are backup players after all. And yeah, I think with that said and done, guys, let's head into the game. Here we go, guys. Levi's Stadium, San Francisco 49ers home base. And we are the guests, of course, in this divisional playoff. Kerem for the first time in a playoff game. And the Vikings have actually never won a Super Bowl. That is something that I do intend to change in this franchise series. The big question is it going to be season 1? I don't think so. Personally, I really don't think so. I'm not going to undermine my performance or the team itself, because I really like the way it is shaping up, really like the players we have in there. Very, very happy with the setup we currently have. Also looking at the cap space and so on. But of course, we're facing a very, very well-rounded elite team right here, with players that are just really individually of a higher quality than our players, right? So with that said, I think we can kick this off. We can see the defensive players here hyping themselves up. This is Jaquelin Roy, our D tackle. And with that, let's go. All right, 0-0. Defense stops them after 33 seconds, which is actually pretty cool. We're going to try an inside zone run. I just want to test the defense here. DeWayne McBride is going to be my runner. Game day factor. Safe hands. Player did a better job holding on. That's fine. Unstable ground. Awaiting change of direction. Worsens. All right. There we go. DeWayne McBride. Trying to get forward. That's going to be a solid 5 yards, I thought. But it's actually 7 yards. That is great. There we go. Another one. DeWayne McBride. Let's go. We're going to try and push through here. We need to focus on our strengths anyways. Tackled here. All right. Play's not over. I thought it was down. And an injury to Ed Ingram. At the worst of times, 3rd and inches. We crossed the line, man, and then we went backwards. That was stupid. Miami beating the Houston Texans. 35 versus 28. And Ed Ingram is out. We're going to see if he returns. We're going to go with a halfback dive. Alexander Madison, let's pick up those inches. I do intend to give the 49ers a run for their money, right? Oh, that was nice. Brought down here by Chason. Some time ago, one of you guys really let me know that I kept pronouncing Lewis Cine wrong. I kept saying sign because it's like mine but with a C, so makes sense, right? Lewis Cine. Then someone put that in the comments below. It's Lewis Scene, like movie scene. So thanks for that. I really appreciate that. If I mispronounce players' names, just let me know. Don't want to murder anybody's name here. 1st and 10 out of the 25. Let's try and break through. Our super versatile Alexander Madison getting 9 yards. All right, did not expect that. I did not expect us to be that productive on the ground against this tough defense here, actually. Bruce Sternum will not be able to return. Oh, that is suboptimal, I would say. All right, let's go with the depth chart. Let's check this out. What can we do here? Because his backup's only there because of the mentor tag. All right, so Christian Darrisaw on the left tackle. Left guard, Ezra Cleveland. Center, Jeffrey Wilder. Then we've got Ed Ingram here. We've got John Weeks. Not going to use him. Brian O'Neill. Okay, so who could take over at right guard? That is an improvement. These are the starters. We've got Blake Brindell, Oisameka Udo, or Vidarian Lowe. I think I'm going to go with Vidarian Lowe. And I'm going to be putting Udo as his backup right now, just in case something happens. I want to have that set up. Not have to worry about it anymore. Let's go with Alexander Madison here. Left-hand side run. So far, we didn't have to audible. Let's see if that changes at some point in time. Oh, there we go. That was a flag. Was that a holding? Oh, guys. Vidarian Lowe, come on, man. That is unnecessary. That is very unnecessary. 2nd and 8. Well, okay. 2nd and 8. Penalty declined, of course. Alexander Madison. Oh, we get stuck. We get stuck. We get hold by Zach Sealer here. Was I mouthing off about him? No. But he's just a very, very tough one, right? He's very strong. He's very big. Big player. Hard to control. Ooh, that was smacked away by Greenlaw. 4th and 5. All right. Screen didn't work out, so Greg Joseph will have to get the points for us. Slightly towards the right, but central enough, not far away. We get our first points here. That is great. In this divisional playoff. Greg Joseph, Jaron Hall, the ball holder. Yeah, there we go. First points on the board. And we managed to stop them at the 4-yard line. Oh my goodness. They're going to blitz. I just know it that they're going to blitz. And we need to counter that. Let's go with a power AO. TJ Hawkinson. Come on, man. Wow, all right, TJ. Well done, man. We push forward towards the 13. It was a little bit risky, maybe. Because could have been a touchback. But nope. And there we go, Alexander Madison. We do find space. We find a lot of space. All right, Alexander, let's keep going. You've got number 2, that's Theodore Lenoir in the chase, and we make it to the end zone. Guys, that is insane. What a run from our 13. What are the 49ers doing, man? Look at that run. Finding space towards the right. Fred Warner going for the lunge here. And then everybody and their mom chasing us. A rushing distance of 80 yards. Alexander Madison. Can we just acknowledge that? Jesus, man. Wow. All right. Second quarter. 10-3. We're in the lead. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I fully expect them to hit back hard in a moment's notice. But for the time being, we're controlling them pretty well. Alexander Madison. All right. Fred Warner not having any of it. Taking him down pretty safely.
Here we go.
We're just going to keep the clock running now. Can we set up something clever here? I mean, the run game currently is really our best bet. I'm actually really surprised by that. Alexander Madison hurdling a player. Khalil Davis with an injury for the 49ers. I think that is one of the rookies, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to set up slants now. Let's get Jordan Addison into this. Let's get Jordan Addison into this. Go, 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 go. Oh, and that is out of reach for Justin Jefferson. 4th and 2. Maybe should have gone for the run there, but didn't do that. Wanted to put some pressure on them as long as we have the lead, right? Oh, come on, dude. Jay Ward. And Clevon Chason here with the injury. Going to be trotting off the field. All right, they strike back. 10-10. Our lead was very short-lived. Probably a big surprise. Now we have the momentum against us. Away team offensive play art can be incorrect. Oh, that is bad. Those are some of the worst play art debuffs or momentum debuffs that you can have. The wrong play art and then a distorted play art. If we activate the full momentum in their favor, we are gonna have an uphill battle for sure. The 2-minute warning hits us. I'd like to get another field goal. Here. DeWayne McBride, let's see. Can we get this screen working? 1st and 10 at the 43. Kerem going backwards. Awesome. But number 57 not being fooled. We only get 2 yards. Let's go with a flood. I know that we're diverting off the successful formula of the run game. But still. Jordan Addison, and we pick up a 1st down. That is awesome. In the divisional playoff, the logo was there. There we go. Jordan Addison grabs the ball, then spins inside. Great job, man. Great job, man. Smash Y pivot. No, let's go with another flood. I like those. I just want to get forward as far as we can. Justin Jefferson is my primary receiver. Was that inbounds? And it does look like it was. Nice. Kerem finds him back there. I really like that storyline as well, to be fair. A UDFA player, UDFA quarterback, joining him as the starting QB and leading the team to the playoffs. That's a nice story, isn't it? TJ Hawkinson would be my primary receiver. Do I have space over there? We're going to go for it. We're going to try it. Oh my God. Fred Warner. Oh, that is bad. That is not good. All right, so at least we bring him down. Oh my goodness. A little bit too aggressive. Fred Warner completely makes good on his mistake from before. The ball actually looked good, but then just slow down a little bit. Grab the ball straight out of the air. Fred Warner. And then we were lucky that we took him down. Here comes the 49ers offense. Can we stop them? we can. Oof. That is a big, big oof. A big let up. Fred Warner, of course, is in the zone at the moment. We're going to have to push him out of that. Alexander Madison. Stiff arming. No. Taken down here by number 29. That's Talanoa Hufanga. The balloon is under the helmet. I repeat, the balloon is under the helmet. That's code for, I don't know, whatever. You figure it out, guys. Halfback zone wait, left-hand side run. We're going to have to go with easier plays here because the play art is distorted at the moment. Madison finding space here, taking them at number 97. That is Nick Bosa, of course. I keep forgetting that he's also there. There's so many quality players. It's Nick Bosa, Fred Warner as X Factors, but they have a lot of superstars, and Madison picking up that first down. Fred Warner immediately on him. The takedown looked a little bit weird. We're not going to let us be stopped by that or demotivated. We're going to keep putting pressure on them as much as we can. I feel like that is the only way where we have a chance. If we don't do that, if we don't put pressure on them, if we just take it easy, then I really fear that we will get punished. If we're too defensive, if we're too cautious in our approach, really need to put it on them and just hope for gaps. Hope for a little bit of luck. We're going to set up a dagger here. Okay, right. Hawkinson going to go left. I'm going to be looking for him. TJ Hawkinson. All right, 2nd and 3. Injury timer for Nick Bosa. First off, I love his helmet. Second off, I don't like seeing that. But we're gonna try and use that, of course. We have to use everything that we can. Inside zone. Let's try and shuffle a little bit. Let's try and make him confused a little bit. A user truck. 1st and 10. Another first down. Alexander Madison. Doing very well. DeWayne McBride now, the rookie at a 23. And there is a gap. There's a gigantic gap. A stiff arm. Oh, but he's taken down by number 2. It's Christian Darius. Oh no. Our left tackle this time with an injury. Oh, that is not great. That is not great. I would hate to lose him. He's a very, very important factor up that left-hand side. Inside zone split. We're at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. 8 yards. Can we get that done? Play art is completely missed. We're just going to try and pummel our way forward. Turf toe will not be able to return. Oh, that is not good. That is really not good. All right, left tackle. Exactly. So we're going to have to switch Udo here. And at left tackle, we're going to be using Low. At least he knows the position. That is my logic. But we are severely weakened. Vidarian Low instead of Darius. So Ezra Cleveland. All right. Jeffrey Wilder. Okay. Olisameka Udo here at right guard because we have an injury to Eddie Ingram, our starting right guard and a right tackle. Still Brian O'Neill. Let's hope that holds. I mean, we're starting to lose players very quickly here. There we go. Alexander Madison. Oh, and we can't push forward. Well, we can push forward, but not into the end zone yet. Halfback dive. The easiest play, basically, there is. Just take the ball and run it, run. And we are blocked. 4th and goal. That sucks. We're going to go with a field goal. I need to get the points. There is no way around that. I know I said I needed to take risks, but at this point in time, those 3 points can be super crucial. And it's a playoff game. You always have to keep that in mind. It is a playoff game. Come on, defense. Oh, but they only get 3. Wow, that is good. All right. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 3. How far can this Vikings team go? Let's see. There we go. We push forward. Oh, my Lord. No way past Fred Warner. 2nd and 4. Rushing offense today, 222 yards. We're doing well. DeWayne McBride with a curved run. I like that. I like that a lot. This is one of my favorite run plays. The curved run. Oh, my Lord. We were still alive. 3rd and 1. That is good. Halfback zone weak. Alexander Madison. Left-hand side. We, of course, are going to go with an inside zone split. We're going to try and make the most of the confusion. And it's only a yard. Take it down. 1st and 10. Alexander Madison's going to break the 200 yards on this game. Fred Warner is a tackling monster. An absolute monster. I'm just trying to figure out if we can go with something else here. But I don't think we can. Fred Warner, again, he just has no real competition on that inside. We're going to try a slant here. 2-minute warning. If we can push forward into field goal range and then snag a field goal and win this game, 16 versus 13, that would actually be the best case scenario. We're not getting rid of the momentum, so we have this distorted play art. Frickin' hell. And there we go. The hit was on. Just breaking through so quickly. What do we do? Let's try the curl Ohio. I was just facing players that are so good. KJ Osborne not getting into contact, and another injury on the offensive line. Ezra Cleveland. 7 yards, that is too much. That is too much. We can't go for that. I'm going to try and punt it towards the far right end of the pitch. Slightly inaccurate. Let's go. Mekhi Blackmon. Go. And it falls into the end zone. A little bit more towards the right, and it would have dropped out back there. Would have put them at the 1 or the 2. Brock Purdy out onto the field again. And our defense stops them. That is an absolute gigantic feat. Crazy well done. But momentum is still moving. It is not going to stop. It's not going to stop. It's not going to work in our favor. TJ Hawkinson, let's go. Stiff arm and a hit. 2nd and 3. We're going to keep Ezra Cleveland. I can't lose one more starting player from the offensive line. We've got no chance if that happens. And Jordan Addison taking the ball out of bounds here. Kerm 7 and 12 today. Not as productive. We did a lot on the running side, so not a lot of passing there. Did have an interception. He's going to have a horrible score today. But that was good. Jordan Addison, well done, mate. Let's go. Let's go. This is a run play, of course. Let's go the rollout here. Justin Jefferson. Triangle. Goes down. At the 24. That was a super important play. A super important play. Nick Bosa stopped right there, so he's back on the field. Justin Jefferson could have caught the ball, actually. But I wanted to make sure. And the clock seems to be stopped. I'm not getting a correct read on the play here. Inside zone. We're going to go with a curve. Let's try shuffle them around. Can we do that? Can we get that done? We have 3 timeout plays. Oh, going up against Fred Warner. And a shove against Fred Warner by Alexander Madison. Timeout called by the 49ers. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop us, of course. And then push back once more. Alexander Madison. He just made a stiff arm move against Fred Warner. I am super chuffed. And the lane is open. There we go. We move up the field. Another timeout by the 49ers, and they're really helping me here. That means I don't have to call those timeouts. And we of course are gonna keep running. I don't want to get a stop play here. Come on, Alexander. And there we go. We step inside. 20 versus 13. We do have a time to go still. 30 seconds or 36 seconds. There we go. But Alexander Madison. 19-13. Can we get the extra point conversion? The team has been really weak against the run play. I have to really say that. And we stopped them again, guys. We stopped them. Is that great? Or is that great? I'm going to spoil that for you. It is great. All right, let's go. 13 seconds. Alexander Madison. Run play. Good block here. No fumble. 7 seconds to go. I'm going to tell you something. What I will do now is I'm going to call a timeout. And I will be going for a field goal kick. Is this going to result in a turnover? I'm not sure. 51-yard field goal. That is actually pretty long, but there's nobody back there. All right. Just want to dunk it in a little bit more. And it is good. We get a field goal. Guys, we win 23 versus 13 with a UDFA quarterback against a team that is better than we are in each and every department. What a shocker. What a shocker, guys. Good God. I didn't expect that. Well, both quarterbacks didn't really live up to the hype here. Brock Purdy, 75.1. Did have an interception as well, but he got a touchdown at least. 198 yards. Kerm didn't really have to do a lot today. Only 13 pass attempts here. 8 completions, 81 yards. Didn't really have to do a lot, but when he did, it was important. Didn't want to press that. There we go. Rushing. Alexander Madison. Putting Christian McCaffrey to shame. To shame is what I say. 225 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 broken tackles, 1 against Fred Warner. Insanely good today. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, no surprise. No surprise. We just didn't go for the pass plays. Justin Jefferson, when I needed him, he did step up on those 2 receptions. TJ Hawkinson, 3 receptions. Jordan Addison, yeah, everybody did their part. Marcus Cannon, Jake Burdell allowed sacks. Brian O'Neill, Christian Darius, and Olisameke Udo with the pancake blocks on the defensive side. Solo tackle leader Fred Warner and Kenneth Murray Jr. tied. Total tackle leader Fred Warner and Kenneth Murray Jr. tied. Well done. Tackles for loss, quite a few players. Sacks, Danielle Hunter with 1.5 sacks. Harrison Phillips with a sack. Iris Tonga also with half a sack here. 2 interceptions. 1 by Fred Warner, who was very, very good today. And 1 by Kenneth Murray Jr. Jesus, man, he was matching himself with Fred Warner all day long. So I'm just going to leave that as it is here, right? We just beat an 89 overall rated team with a 91 rated defense, offense, and an 88 rated defense with our team. We're 84 overall, 85 offense, 83 defense. I did not see that happening. I did not see that happening. Jesus, man, we're through. We're through to the championship round. What an awesome run we're having here. Really good game. It was a really good game. Very focused, no mistakes. The one mistake, we corrected that. Over here, we already know that the Dolphins beat the Texans and that I think the Colts beat the Chiefs. So it's going to be Dolphins versus Colts over here. And on this side, yeah, we still have to see who's going to be the winner on this game. Falcons versus Buccaneers. We're going to see that next week. But for now, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, guys and gals. Really, really happy to have you here. What a great game we had. The run continues. The story and the season goes on. What an awesome game we had against such a tough team. Hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. Really means a lot to me. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here and hope to see you next time.